Okay, so this is going to be in two parts apparently because I'm a dumbass and I forgot to delete my other videos off my phone and then take out the trash. When I eventually upgrade this phone, I need to hopefully find a upgrade that has an SD card. I am missing not having that extra space, honestly. So, sorry about that.
On just like life in general,
Ooh.
people and love. I currently want to just go curl up in a ball and just like cry. We had so much fun together and like we mesh perfectly together. Like it's crazy. And you guys know I love journaling. And it's not that she like likes journaling and stuff, but she enjoys stuff like this, which is very amberlin coated. So we got this Me You Us. It's a book to fill out together. So we started it the other day. It's literally just like the cutest thing. And just like seeing it sit here is just like so freaking hard. I'm just genuinely so happy. And I know I'm crying, but it's just like I'm sad that she had to leave. But it's not the end. Things are about to change for sure. But I'm just excited for this next journey of my life. But right now I just feel a little sad. I feel like I'm gonna go through like a little mini depression.
Come on, guys.
Just coming down from such a high. It's like it's kind of hard. Truly, I'm fucked. I am so fucking in love and happy and just like, I can't wait for you guys to meet her. Alright, so I just took my makeup off, put my hair up. I kind of just feel like going into a weird little headspace type deal for just a little bit. I have like so much YouTube to catch up on, and I will start filming it, just like making videos. I haven't really been working. I have a lot of nothing. I mean, I've got like a couple tips, but I was just really like in the moment, and I wanted to stay there. But I look hectic right now. But anyways,
so when I turn up the dials on things,
and
see how it's match sticky?
With like a new
hopefully.
vlog, whether that be way later tonight when I'm hopefully feeling a little bit better, or tomorrow, I don't know. I just feel like there's so much that we need to talk about and catch up on. Right now it's just not the time.
Otherwise,
not at all. But wow, I am
it would just look like this.
Lucky girl. I will tell you that. I will definitely tell you that. Alright, well, I love you guys. I'm going to end this vlog now, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
So that's the end of that one. And why are you sticking? It's like it's suction. The white thing didn't want to come out of the chute. The farm started to dig stuff up. So where the last video was posted 6 days ago, addressing the rumors was 2 days ago.
Hello guys, welcome to a new video. So I might get emotional and I really don't want to. I have been doing my fair share of crying for sure. Sure it looks it.
When are you not?
Genuinely a hard time. As you guys know, I met my girlfriend in person, and like, for lack of a better word, like it was just magical, like truly magical, and it just hasn't happened in forever. Sorry. You know, finally being with someone like, but I feel like it's a shame to me, like it's just really good. And so, like, I posted her on my Instagram, as you guys saw. I also posted her on TikTok, and I can't even tell you how much support we got. Like, it was a lot. The majority of you are literally the sweetest, like, ever. So thank you, like, from the both of us, truly. Like, a lot of you saw the happiness and saw the love just in a 16-second clip. So thank you for that. Like, Trust me, there's a lot of it. A lot of love, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy when we're together. Like, it feels magical to me. It's like, you guys know, I don't post my girlfriends online because people are crazy.
She posted every girlfriend online. Every girlfriend. Hell, she even did a time machine moment and went after Casey. And this is why my heart will only ever pump piss for Amberlynn Reed. Okay? Just so we're clear. Because Casey's a friend. Like an actual friend. Not parasocially. And no. So, I don't know where or how or why in her delusional mind she thinks that she can do this. That she can decide. She never posted any of her exes online before. She posted them all. She even, at least did Wipey's hands and shit. So, what the fuck is she smoking? Because not Delta.
People ruin it. They absolutely ruin it without a doubt. But I remember there was a discussion that me and my girlfriend had. She literally asked me, like, is it important for you that your partner is in your videos?
Yeah.
And I said, in fairy tale world, yes. Like, yeah, that would be really nice for me. But realistically, I would understand if my partner did not want to be in my videos. I will never force someone to do that. And she said that's why she would be willing to be in my videos. And it just meant a lot. It was very, like, selfless of her. That's just one example of, like, the way that she loves me. Like, when you see something that's important to your partner, you kind of...
She has no problem being on camera. Tommi Sollomi, no problem being on camera. She did plenty of photo ops with the ex. She did not seem shy at all at the service, the celebration of life service. Yeah. This is all horseshit. Okay. I guess I'll get into it now. Because she's just gonna proceed to lie about how people have found this information or made up this information. I forget how she tries to word it, but it's all lies, is what she's trying to say. But again, I watched the video of the service. It's definitely her. Same voice, same hair, same nose. She has a. I'm not picking on her nose. I think the nose actually really suits her face. It's just a very prominent nose. Like, it's distinct. It's not bad. But, it's like me and my little birthmark. It's, it is what it is. I don't know if B was Tommy's first time doing this, but apparently her occupation is nurse. And she is a nurse who is apparently also a feeder. There's apparently a feeding website they had a couple's profile on. Um, I forget what the USBBW is. I think it's supposed to be like something like ultra super sized big beautiful woman. But I believe this is a screen grab of the profile for the couple. Um, B is a USSBBW who loves movies, game nights, and her friends and family. She used to be an avid BBW Bash attendee and has been in this community a long time. She has a lifelong record of being the biggest woman in the room in every room she enters, and her last weight, early 2023, she was 1,040 pounds. As someone who doesn't really have a label, queer or pansexual are probably closest. Having become nearly immobile, she decided to check into a rehabilitation and care spot in Arizona, and after some setbacks, she has been completely bedbound since May 2022. I've heard, I did not watch, but she was on Dr. Oz before she met Tommi. B was. So B is actually a public figure in the BBW community. She was supposed to get help. Apparently, help was not given, or help had started to be given, but she decided, fuck it. And this is where I think Tommi comes in. I know Tommi was not Bee's caretaker, though, because the caretaker spoke at the service. Again, I'm just saying this because it's publicly accessible information. This is not doxing. This was a Vinemo, Vinemo, Vinemo video. So you could find it. You can just find it. So, but what I think, Gen Xers and stuff like myself, you guys will probably remember Dr. Kevorkian. He's why some states now have laws about compassionate self-checkout. Places in Canada and I think Colorado is at least one of the states here that I believe engages in those things. But Dr. Kevorkian was an actual doctor, and people would reach out to him to basically get medications to help them self-check out. And what my gut is telling me is that Tommi was or is trying to give some sort of self checkout, compassionate care, companionship for those in the community that have basically hit fuck it. Um, Possibly people like B, you know, Life by Jen. Um, if Life by Jen swung that way. Candy has kind of, she's said things that sadly has alluded that maybe she's ready uh, to check out. I'm wondering, it's my hypothesis, speculation, because I don't have the facts. It's just from what I've seen. That's what I think Tommi did and what Tommi was maybe there to do and may still be ready to do. This is why I'm choosing to talk about it. I know this could potentially make people unhappy, especially with the subject matter, but you know, people are already uncomfortable with the thought that this whole thing was going to go down and Amber was going to be assisted. Eating herself to completion. So I'm I don't I don't really care about Amber enough to reach out to her directly about this. This is just more trying to highlight that this is maybe what was or is going to happen, and for those in the community who won't want to see this happen, it might be time for you to stop watching her videos. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to give you the heads up that maybe is the time you should stop watching. And it's not me being cheeky about, well, you know, you stop giving her your money, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to think of your mental health. That's why I'm saying this. This is why I'm putting it out there. It's just the feeling I'm getting.
You kind of want to like make that happen for them, and she wanted to do that for me, and I thought that was super sweet. So we were super excited to post that video on Instagram and TikTok. And again, the love and support has been just so appreciated. But then there has been a lot that has happened since I posted it, and it's literally just a 16-second.
What I think happened. See, other people are already speculating that maybe they didn't break up. I think they did. And I think Amber's trying to get Tommi back. And I'll explain why in the third video. When I'm watching the third video. But I don't think Tommi truly understood Amber's infamy. And the lengths people like the farms and stuff would go just getting some breadcrumbs, you know? Um, but Amber just kind of brings out the, the worst in us. Um, and I'm not excluding myself from that. I mean, I think you guys have seen enough of my non Amber related content where how I really am. And, you know, she makes me angry, she makes me frustrated. You know, I might be more feral and aggressive, but that's not how I am most of the time. She just brings that out because she reminds me of my mom. And I think that's why most people also get those, you know, it's something we talk about in our community. It's just there's always usually someone that she reminds us of. um, you know, people have given me their examples, but I don't know if it's for me to talk about. Um, so yeah, I don't think Tommi understood, and especially with the fact that Tommi does have a child. In the service video, she mentions her daughter. I'm not saying her name, but she gives her name. So, if anyone else watches it and talks about it, don't share the child's name. Um, Especially because other people have put out Tommi's real name. Um, that would not be good. That's not cool. So they did confirm that she might not be married, but she does have a child. And so the fact that the farms was able to find this, and they're adorable pictures actually. Um, I think she got really fucking scared, and I think she did break up with Amber. Um, and if I'm right about my theory, ended the contract, business arrangement, however you want to word it. It just wasn't worth it to Tommi anymore at that point. That's that's my belief. And in the next video, I think is Amber's attempt at killing off Tommi to do a White Bee 2.0. Except it's definitely not going to work because she did a White Bee 1.0. Um, she's so fucking stupid. She really is. She tries to pretend. She tries to think she's smart, and she tries to act like she's smart, but she's not. And it's frustrating. So, yeah, it's just, it's a fucked up situation. No matter what the ultimate truth is, but I usually have a really good sense for these things, and even if the other part of my theory isn't right, I believe I'm right about this. Tommi's daughter got exposed, and that's why Tommi left. Tommi's not there during this video or the next one. Tommi might be on a laptop though while she's filming, like on a phone or vice versa. Kind of like the bup that I'm doing. But Tommi's not there. She's trying to get Tommi back. Again, Wipey 2.0.
8-second clip, and it has validated every fear that I've ever had about showing a partner on my videos or just on social media in general. There are so many rumors being made up about her, things that are just like wild. Obviously, I have not heard every single rumor, so I can't sit here and deny or confirm every single thing because
On a live stream, someone actually said that they reached out to you about it because they went on the farms and saw the information they were digging up. And so out of concern, they tried to reach out to you to do the decent, human thing. And you pretty much shot them down. I'm wondering if this video is, of course, in response to that person reaching out. Because you realized then that you had to address it. Or you were going to lose Tommy, but yeah, then I think Tommy went maybe on the farms themselves and saw the pictures and saw just how much of their life is kind of out there. And I don't know yet, and hopefully I will finish things up before this dies on me again. Well, space gets full. But I've heard that on the farms, they're trying to find B's family to try to, I guess, contact them and try to get further information. I don't think they should be doing that. But of course, also, if Tommy saw that, I have to keep stopping myself because I know Tommy's real name, but I don't want to use, because again, the child's name's out there. I don't want to help people connect that. Oh, people can, and that's a problem. So, again, it's just helping to prove my point that I think Tommy realized how scary serious this was, cut and ran.
Because literally it's just a lot. But I do want to talk about some of the rumors that I have heard. I feel like that's super important. So the first thing is, no, she is not a feeder. People think that she's a feeder.
She is.
She's definitely not that. Like, yes, she has a specific type, but I'm letting you guys know that, like, every single person that I've been in a relationship with, everyone that you guys have known, they said that they prefer girls my size. That is a thing that all of my partners have had in common.
Mini Coopers.
I don't know if I would ever actually be in a relationship with someone who didn't prefer bigger girls, because it's like, I am really big, and I wouldn't see someone who prefers like smaller girls to be in a relationship with me. That probably would never happen. So 9 times out of 10, when someone my size is in a relationship, it's more than likely because I am that person's type, and that's no different in this relationship. But to be a feeder is a completely different topic. A feeder versus someone who prefers bigger girls, two completely different things, and she is not that. She is not a feeder. I would never.
For those that don't know, there is a picture of Tommy being, let's say, 3/4 buried under her ex's stomach. Like, in Star Wars, the scene on Hoth where the tauntaun gets sliced open and Luke's put inside. I'm pretty sure it's Luke. you know, without the slicing, but underneath, like a blanket, you know? It's like that.
I would never in a million years be in a relationship with one.
Oh, it's definitely her because the fucking arm sleeve tattoo with like the roses and shit, exactly the same. Sorry, just
There's also rumors going around that she has STDs, specifically herpes, which is freaking insane and absolutely not true. I don't understand STDs.
that's okay because we heard you have herpes, so
Wild.
there you go.
But that's a whole other topic. But no, she does not have herpes. That's crazy. So majority of these rumors actually came within like this anonymous person, like because the screenshot is floating around literally everywhere, and they were just like they made up this whole thing in this paragraph, and it's like off the chain crazy. Something about how years ago my girlfriend had a wife and they were trying to like get money. No, my girlfriend has never had a wife. She doesn't have a wife. She's actually not the one that you should be worried about having a wife, but we won't go into that. She's never asked anyone for money. She has a full-time job. She actually has a really great life. She's never asked me for money. This is actually
Again, if she's a nurse, I mean, they get paid pretty well. But, again, nobody knows who the fuck she's talking about having a wife. I don't know if that's a dig at Alexis, because, again, she briefly tried to have Alexis be Valentine. Like there's a video. Maybe eventually I'll get to it, where she's talking about Alexis it being the girlfriend before it officially became Valentine. And then I guess Alexis kiboshed that, and then that's when she just dropped it. She didn't even like acknowledge it further, like, you know, that it was like a ruse, or she just didn't bring up Alexis in that context again until there was an Ask Me Anything sort of deal, and someone asked if she was even still friends with her, and she said that they were. Apparently the person that was taking the pictures for that 16 seconds and all that, that was Alexis. So, it is my theory that Alexis is how possibly Tommi and Amber met. Maybe Amber said something in a I was almost going to drop my R. It almost became conversation. And now you heard it anyway. So anyway, I believe Amber and Alexis were having a conversation. And Amber might have said something that was adjacent to just being at the end of her rope, tired of trying to worry about losing weight, blah, blah, blah. Especially to pick up a girlfriend. And Alexis was probably like, you know what? I know somebody that could maybe help you with both problems. So, and yes, if she's seeing someone and she's happy, then why would she then want to do? I mean, for a lot of her life by Jen was seeing somebody, but I mean, that didn't stop her. Sometimes you don't understand people's motivation necessarily, but I had a thought while watching B's service that what if Amber actually did get to see that and saw how people just, only had the most wonderful things to say about this woman. And they did. Like, it was a very lovely celebration service. Sorry about the noise. Onions kind of get stuck a little bit more, especially when I'm like doing them in the, you know, but this is for tuna, so um, it helps them mix in better. So I'm wondering if Amber saw that and she was like, you know what? That's what I want. I want people to be there and saying those things about me, and that's how I want to go. You know? Um Again, with my phobia and everything, um I can't relate. I can't. Not like this. But I mean, there is of course something that I often say, and I have said it before on other videos, that I don't want people to go to my funeral and all they have to say is I was an asshole or something to that effect. Because it's true. I wouldn't want that. I I want to be someone who's remembered fondly, and people only have, you know, the good stories. Um, so I think, and that's where that whole kind of angel of deathy sort of vibe started sliding into place for me. And I wondered, that's is that what Amber's trying to go for? Especially when, hearing Just My Two Cents talk about, that sometimes people make these conscious decisions. Like, if Amber, wants to eat herself to completion, that's her choice. And we can disagree with it all we want, but in the end, I mean, it's what she's going to do. And it makes too much sense. And of course, there's a tiny part of me that doesn't want to be right. Again, not because of Amber. And yeah, it's a tiny part because, of course, I want to be right. But I don't want to be right. Okay, maybe it's more than a. But again, it's more for you guys in the end that I want to be wrong. Um, because again, I know what she could possibly be embarking on is, it's going to be triggering for some of you. It's going to be like, some of you are better people than me. And I try to be a good person. But some of you, you're much more sensitive, you're much more empathetic, you're just better people. And so this is going to wreck you. And it's for that reason that I'd rather be wrong. But I don't know that I am.
This is actually a topic that I brought up with her, was like, you've never asked me like how much money I make, nothing. Like, she has never talked to me about money. ever. I'm the one who actually brought it up because I was shocked by it. She was here for 4 days and she bought majority of everything for us, and it's just like people think that she's using me for money. No, she's extremely independent, and I find that to be pretty attractive, not gonna lie. So those are like the main rumors, and I'm telling you guys.
I don't know that there is, in this contract, let's say, if there is any financial obligation or, fee. I think it's maybe Tommi thinks they're doing a great thing. Again, if I'm right, Tommi could believe that they're doing, a really nice thing for people. Making sure that they're taken care of and loved while they're still here. I mean, there are people who think like that. And I've watched true crime videos of angels of death, and some of the narcissism and ego that goes into those types of people, it's crazy. I suggest maybe watching some, because maybe then you'll understand what I'm seeing or what I'm feeling. There's a notification for Odessa. Thanks, Grandpa. So that's, I'm talking a lot.
Well, you guys, majority of the rumors that you're hearing are absolutely untrue. There is this one thing that's floating around of this girl saying how, like, my girlfriend messaged her, weeks ago. It wasn't weeks ago, it was months ago. It was even before me and my girlfriend even started talking. And that literally means nothing to me. Like, yes, people have a past. Like, I was in a whole ass relationship.
She's slipped a few times about when she started talking to this person. Because I swear, during the time she's explaining about her and Valentine not working out, it's not the first time she's talking about it. I think it's the second time she's talking about it. She talks about meeting them in September. Or starting to talk to them in September. I'm sorry. I don't know if because the whole Valentine thing is completely fictitious, that she's not keeping these timelines together very well. And timelines is her word. But if she started talking to Tommi in September, as apparently she said in that second video, though now she says that they've only been dating a month, which, they started talking in September, if, what she says is to be believed. That was before her ex died. And that would be a sucky thing for people to do in any case. But again, if I'm right, it doesn't make it look any better, but it definitely puts a different colored light on it, if that makes sense. Because it would show that it's not really an attachment. It's kind of like, there's those stupid tropes in like chick flicks and the whatever the male equivalent is called, where dude gets hired as a as a boyfriend, but then, you know, they really catch feelings, or, you know, whatever, or the hooker gets bought for the or the girlfriend experience. I'm sorry. You know, scenarios like that. You know, so that the service, Tommi's, you know, being the girlfriend. And then, you know, that was done. So then she was floating offers, let's say. Wow, that sounds kind of callous, but I don't know how else to word it. I don't. So that's what we have. And I mean, again, this. I don't. Like, even saying it out loud, it doesn't sound implausible. You get it? If I'm the only one that gets it, please tell me so
Before
I stop
I
feeling
met this
stupid.
girl. Like, there is a such thing as like flirting and dating around and like trying to find your person. Like, I will never judge her for that. I think that's just, it's really weird that that would even be like a topic of discussion of like, oh my god, Amberlynn's girlfriend has talked to other girls in the past. Like, duh. We all have. Like, literally, I've been in how many relationships? Also, like,
I've talked to other girls in the past.
People from her past,
and boys.
or bringing in like family members, or bringing in like friends, or whatever it may be. It's just crazy, and it's not warranted. It doesn't need to happen. I just really want to protect her because her heart is so pure and genuine and beautiful. Like, one of the actual greatest people I've ever known, and I will do anything in my power to protect her. Like, this has been affecting her. She's not used to being in the spotlight like this, especially with so many people who like want to create drama or create content regarding her. Really, ultimately, it's people creating lies and rumors.
But they're not lies.
It's affecting me. And it's not fair, and it's not right. She's literally just trying to love me and have a relationship
pound for
with me,
pound.
and she's being torn apart.
Sorry.
So to protect her and to protect us and to protect our peace, I don't think I want her on camera anymore, and I don't think she wants to be on camera. Like, we were going to share our relationship.
And yes, I could have said
online,
dollar per pound, but remember, it's not for the money.
I really wanted that, and she wanted that. Like, it was going to be a moment for all of us, and I know how many people would have literally loved to see that, and I know there still are so many of you, majority of you, are rooting for us, and I appreciate that so much, but there is a group of people who have ruined the possibility of something really great for this channel, and I know that I can carry on this channel by myself. I always have. Somehow I always make it through, and I'm grateful for every single one of you who watch me.
Yeah, like, except people really aren't watching you as much anymore.
But ultimately, mental health comes.
I mean, more people are watching you because of this, which I think is part of why she's trying to get Tommi back already. But, yeah, more and more people are just finding other cows to cover, so it's not that great for you anymore, Amber. It's really not. People are making comparisons between you and Boogie and you and Anna, and I mean, yeah, I kind of say both.
Comes first. People's well-being comes first, and I don't want anything to affect my girlfriend because she means the absolute world to me. This sucks like a lot that this has happened. It was literally just because of a 16-second clip of us just being happy and us just being in love. I think that we just need to do better as people. I don't really know what else to say.
I do not believe that you can fall in love with someone in a month. There is a difference between lust and love, infatuation and love, and affection and love. When I'm saying that I love a thing, usually it's not in the way that I would say it referring to people. And sometimes when I'm saying it to people, there's like different levels. But that's not the way Amber talks about it. Like, like her eating, she does it way too much, too fast. And me and Tom met in the summer of '97. We didn't start officially dating until Halloween of '97, but we were fucking. We were fucking plenty. We were being safe about it, but um, but I had my relationship with my friend slash ex Dan, and because he cheated on me with three different girls, and I was the only one insisting he wrap his meat. So, um, and I had things about commitment to begin with, and then there was this, especially after getting kicked out of my mom's apartment by her ex. It was just a really weird time for me. So I wasn't even initially looking for something serious with Tom. Like, we were really vibing and stuff, but initially I just thought maybe he'd be a fuck friend. But it was right before we officially started dating. We were walking. And I love that I can remember this. We were walking towards the bridge that's right near the park diner. And that's actually where I went the other night with Mom, and where I had that eero that I talked about. That's I think we had food there. No, we hadn't had food yet. We were heading towards the library. I'm sorry. There was a time where we lived right nearby, so we would go there a lot. But we were heading towards the library. We hung out there during the day, and we didn't text RP. What we did is we would write poses in a fucking notebook and pass it back and forth. We were that fucking nerdy, okay? But it wasn't going to bother people. We were able to keep quiet. Nobody could see what we were doing. Um, so, if things got a little spicy in the writing, it's just for us. So, um, but yeah, we were walking that direction, and I was actually in front of him because his other best friend at the time, Derek, was walking with us because sometimes, like, he had characters too in our stuff, so like, not all of our stuff was spicy, just sometimes it got spicy, but Derek RP with us too. So we were walking, and I got the image of us hanging out as old people. And I don't mean, I'm almost 44, so, like, let's say 50s, 60s. Like, I'm talking like 80s. Having things to eat and just hanging out. And the affection that I felt for Tom in that momentary glimpse of a future that unfortunately never will be. I knew that was love. I know. I'm gonna blame it on the onions, okay? Some people, they're asked to describe what love is, and a lot of the time it's not quantifiable. It's because it's a feeling, and feelings are sometimes they're very difficult to break down to illustrate in words. You know, you can sometimes see how people feel, and you can hear it, but it's sometimes, you know, it's when you're trying to understand if what you feel is one thing, you know, because that's usually when someone's asking, how do you know when you're in love? You know, that's how I know. And it took time. And yes, maybe because I have my issues that it took that long. Maybe some people can have just that instantaneous connection if they let themselves be that open and like they're, but it's just not what they seem to be giving in that 16-second clip. You know, it was it was like a just a brand new relationship. You know, if you've had friends, you know, that are just, you know, it's new, they're just feeling all those bubbles and what, you know, you've seen that look on people, and that's what that is. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you shouldn't you shouldn't mistake it for something else. It's potentially unhealthy. It could potentially scare the other person off, especially if they're not really looking for that sort of commitment. You know, that quickly. You know, like like when I was recently given this bit of advice about when I'm going to have the gastric sleeve surgery, and it's about when you're eating. You know, you take that bite of food, and you have to chew it at least 20 times before you swallow it, because it takes 20 to 30 minutes for apparently the signals of your stomach telling your brain that it has food in it. And that's why it takes longer for your body to understand that you're full. And that's where people have issues like Amber. Because they don't mindfully eat. Like, I take my time. I, you know, read and watch things and stuff. Here I am getting into nutrition. When I'm supposed to be, I was trying to make an analogy for fucking love and affection. God damn. You know, you have to sit on it and understand what you're feeling. Really process it is what I'm trying to say. Don't just be mindful of your feelings. That's you know, it's a good exercise in mental maturity, emotional maturity, emotional maturity.
To say right now. It just ultimately sucks really bad. And it's like, as much as I wanted people to do the right thing, I should have known that, like, that wasn't gonna happen. And that's really sad, really. I don't really know when I'm gonna be filming again. I kind of just feel like defeated a little bit, and it's just hard. So, anyways,
Do you have dangling emotions?
I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
All right. So, last one. And it's only just under 6 minutes. 5 minutes, 57 seconds. And it's just titled, It's Over. It was posted 1 day ago.
Hi guys, I look like crap because I feel like crap.
She says she looks like crap. If you go and look up the information that's out there about Tommi and their ex, there are pictures of them together that were posted. The very first time I saw them was on the ankles video. I thought he photo manipulated them to just show Amber as an older, bigger girl. Not being funny. See, that's honestly what I thought. I mean, it would have been kind of funny, but that's what I honestly thought. I didn't think that this was a real person. And in this video, it's not Amber's typical poop bun. It's more neatly put together. And it's making me think of B. And we also know that Amber doesn't like having her skin actually exposed. She'll usually wear some form of cardigan or a mesh top or what have you. She is showing much more skin in this video. She's wearing, I'm assuming it's a dress that she's wearing as a shirt, and it just has some spaghetti straps. It's very Minnie Mouse skirt vibes, like red with white polka dots. So this is why I think what I think about the fact that Tommi decided, no, this is too close to home. I'm out. And Amber is trying to get her back. Especially since I'm kind of looking at a smaller version of one of those profile pictures that I was just talking about. And like with, I mean, I know my neck is still, because this is all, I mean, this is hanging. If you like thickened up Amber's jowl area and like grayed her hair a bit and maybe lightened it, I mean, it's fucking nearly identical. I mean, even their eyebrows are kind of like, I mean, yeah, I know mine are kind of like not there right now, but uh, that's what you do when you bleach and then temporarily dye your eyebrows. I gotta get permanent dye. Um, so I know I only just started the video, and already I had paused it for this, but it was as I was watching this video that I realized that Amber, like, even the hairline is almost the fucking same. Like, so it's. That's what I'm thinking. Sorry.
Really don't even know what to say, but like, you guys don't know the full story at all, and I think that's like the hardest part of this whole thing is like there is a big part of the story missing, but I'm never going to sit there and talk about other people.
I think I know it. And I. No one. She's saying no one else knows it. No one else has really gone down this specific avenue. I'm just saying. I could be wrong, but I could be right.
People's personal things because that's not me, that's not who I am.
You don't post people's personal.
Me and now my ex, we are not together anymore, and this has left her like debilitated. Like literally, like her mental health has.
It did not literally debilitate her. It did not. I have seen this video multiple times now, and every time I hear that,
has gone down so much. Like she's literally one of the greatest people, and it's like to see people say things that are not true at all. Like it's not surprising. That's literally what people do. That's what they've done my whole.
Yes, people literally say things. That's career. What they do.
And for these people to act like they care about me now, yes, I know there are thousands of you who love me and support me and want to see me happy. And I appreciate those messages. Like, you guys have no idea.
Not me.
I feel it. But all of these people who act like they care about me and they're worried about me.
Nope.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool. Like, you guys have never wanted to see me happy.
Oh, no. No, I didn't.
Of you who love to see me miserable. And you're getting that.
Because just for a reminder for people, I only got into Gore World last year. So there was maybe a couple of days where I was like, oh, I don't know why people make fun of her so much. I mean, yeah, she's a really big girl and all, and yeah, she sounds kind of dumb, but I mean, she seems to be trying to do the weight loss thing, and because this was when she was with Wipey. So, you know, I don't understand. And then I started finding like people like Nerfy. And then I got to understand what was really going on, and so yeah, I want her to be miserable. I do. Yes, I do.
That. You won again. You literally won again. What's happening is not okay. Like, it's not. And this is the very fucking reason why I don't want to show people in my videos. It has nothing to do with me and everything to do with so many of you. I am talking to a big...
It has everything to do with you. If you weren't such a shitastic catastrophe, people wouldn't fucking care. They may even actually be happy for you. But you know, you're you.
A big part of you, but I'm not talking to all of you, so I need that to be like fully known.
Oh,
like,
girlie, I know you're
there
talking to
are
me.
a lot of people who love and support me. Like, I know that. But like right now, that is not being heard as much as I feel it. What is really being heard is like, y'all are ruining someone's life who does not deserve it. Like, it is freaking crazy what is happening right now. You guys have interfered with my life.
Apparently, you
In a way
instigated
that, like,
it.
it makes me want to just fucking disappear. You guys have no idea. Like, if you guys knew the full story, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. But you don't, and you'll never know. But, like, to find out all this fucking shit and then make your own narrative with it and say that I'm in danger, you guys have no idea what you're talking about. This has pushed me away. Completely pushed me away. I don't think I'll be the same for a long time. Like, truly a long time, because I had a future planned and I was happy and I was so fucking happy and so loved. And now we aren't together anymore because, like, her mental health comes first and her safety comes first. I should have known something like this was gonna happen, because 9 times out of 10, people make the smallest thing that I do or say or whatever it may be into like a fucking huge thing. Like, I should have known. Like, I should have known. I shouldn't have ever shared her. I shouldn't have done it. But we were so fucking happy and in love and on cloud 9. Like, literally, like.
By the way, for all the bullshit that you put Casey through and, you know, tried to fuck him over, he says that this is you actually upset. That these aren't crocodile tears. Which is part of why, again, I think that you're just trying to get Tommi back right now, and Tommi left. You never fucking deserved Casey. He was always too good for you. And even now, when he absolutely has no fucking reason to, he at least defended you in that. Because he's that good of a fucking person.
Like, I've never felt so loved before. And to have that taken from me because of people who actually hate me and that actually want to see me miserable, they don't care. Like, they don't care. It's all just for fucking show and for drama and people monetizing and making money. Like, it's not fair. But I hope that these people are happy, because not only did they ruin my life, but they're ruining someone else's life. And her mental health is not good right now, and neither am I. Like, I'm literally, like, look at me. Like, I just am a fucking mess. Like, everything right now feels heavy and scary, and it's just not okay. Like, I regret so badly ever sharing her. I know people are gonna watch this and just not give a fuck. They're just gonna roll their eyes and just not care. I feel like my words don't matter to a lot of people, or the way that I feel. They never have mattered. People watch me to just laugh at me and to hate me, and I'm realizing, like, people just want to ruin my life, and it worked. So people literally just don't think before they post. They're fucking just hungry for the next drama, the next thing to make me look bad, or to make someone I love look bad.
Hungry.
That's just what they're waiting for. And when they thought they found that, they turned it into something way bigger than what it really is. And you guys, again, do not know the full story. And it's sad, but you never will. I really don't know what else to say besides I kind of just feel defeated and hopeless, and I'm absolutely heartbroken. Like, it's just the worst feeling in the world to go from being so fucking happy and like so sure of my feelings and my future to have that just ripped away from me over something that I didn't even do. Like, that's like the hardest part.
And that's the way she ends it. So, yeah, just. You know how I feel about the word hate and how I feel about Amber. So, if she wants to make that choice, I say let her. She's caused enough people misery and everything else. Let her go. But not everyone's going to be happy with me for saying that. But I know my opinions don't always 100% mesh up with everyone's. Like, I do, in fact, believe the death penalty is a good thing, depending on the crime, of course. Like, those people that hurt innocent people in the ways that cannot be discussed on YouTube. You know, them. Yeah. Oh, but they'll suffer more alive. Let's not have them waste our air, huh? And if some people are right and there's anything of an afterlife, they'll get punished, right? So, right. Let's try to. Well, they didn't just find the funeral service. Oh, there wasn't an N. It's Vimeo, Vimeo. But they found the obituary too. No, I won't show it. Sorry. There was a picture just of the pair, and I considered trying to show you guys so you could see what I see and how similar they look, but no. Sorry for the silence. just gonna go to the last page, I think. Because this is still just. Oh. They. Well, showed the picture with the belly again. Oh, okay, so I was a little bit wrong with the angle of things. She is still kind of using it like a blanket, but it's like the throw blankets where it's just kind of over this. So, and then they had pictures, just stills of the Dr. Oz episode. Yeah, people just still seem to be speculating that they're not actually broken up. Yeah, so um, I guess I'll keep watching, see if maybe they see something that most people don't. Oh, I fucking know they're already watching Tommy's location and watching for departing flights to Oklahoma. Wait, is that where she's? Where's it? Wherever the hell Amber is right now. Though, what the hell was she gonna do? Was she gonna move into a bigger apartment? Because, I mean, was Wifey 2.0 gonna move with the kid? I mean, oh god, she would have been putting that kid possibly in those videos. Let's hope that they're broken up and they stay broken up. For your well being and that child's, right? So I still have the green peppers to do, but I gotta get up and go get the storage containers that are done in the dishwasher. But I'm kind of, well, I've been basically going on over 2 hours between these videos, so I'm gonna work on getting those posted to you guys, and hopefully you guys liked the very long bonus videos. Questions, comments, concerns, please drop them down below. In thumbs up, thumbs down, you be the judge. I'd really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button, especially if you like the content. Again, I don't always do content quite like this, but on occasion, when I feel like I have something to say, I do put out things kind of like this. Again, this is mostly speculation right now, but there were some facts given. You can find those on the internet as public information. Therefore, in case it has to be said, what I did was in no way doxing, especially since I wasn't using people's real names, except for Amber Lynn's, but she put it out there. So that's just like I put my name out there. So yes. I kind of messed up my outro because I got caught up on the facts. Gotta love autism, right? So I love you guys. Go fuck yourselves. And we'll talk again soon. Bye.